Hello everyone! Musta? So, I hope you're all doing well, no? With the recent na pangyayari, no? Yung lindol. Hope safe kayo at saka yung pamilya ninyo. And with that, no? Yung face-to-face class natin is na-cancel. And even though wala tayong face-to-face class, still yung learning natin must continue. And that's why, no? I recorded this lesson para may habol pa natin to siya before yung exam natin. So, I hope, no, na maminaw mo, huwag tanawon ni hantod sa pinaka-last na ako yung mga instruction na ihatag. Okay? Sige. So, I hope ready na tanan. I hope meron na kayong mga ballpen and notebook dyan para pang take notes. Okay? Sige. Shall we start? So, last time, no, na-discuss na natin, or nakastart na tayo discuss para sa topic natin in personal development, which is the persons and career. And distinguish natin din last time ano kaibahan ng career sa job at saka sa ang occupation. And these are our learning objectives. So, take lang muna tayo. So, when we talk about job, meron siyang specific position of employment with particular duties. And ang focus nito is meron siyang task and responsibility. And duration, often short-term or temporary. So, sorry lang din na sa confusion last time na yung ako as a teacher, maturing ba yung teacher as a job or hindi. So, actually, no, opo, kasi meron kaming task and responsibilities. Okay, meron kaming specific na task and meron kaming specific na responsibilities. So, job po yung teacher. So, specifically, senior high school teacher. Okay? And then, itong duration niya na often short-term or temporary. So, in some other references, no, ito po yung kanilang binigay, often short-term or temporary. Pero, in some references din, no, um, hindi naman daw siya short-term. Okay? So, job is yung specific na task mo. So, ito na lang yung tatandaan natin. When we talk about job, it is about the specific position. It's about the specific na task mo or yung responsibility mo. So, ibig sabihin, no, meron kang job description. Ano ba dapat yung gagawin mo sa trabaho na yan? Ano lang ba yung saklaw? Ano ba yung scope ng iyong trabaho? Okay? So, ako as a senior high school teacher, so it is my job, no? And then yung task ko is to teach you, to assess you, and to give you grades, no? And give feedback sa inyo, ha? Okay? So, when we talk about occupation naman, ito yung general term, no? Ng kung anong meron kang na trabaho. So, kumbaga, occupation, yung general term, okay? Then, sa occupation na yon meron kang job. So, meron kang specific na task or na trabaho. Okay? So, example, ayan, yung occupation is education. So, masyadong general yung idea ng education. Anong klaseng education yan? So, here are the different jobs under this education na occupation. Okay? Then, engineering naman, and then for healthcare. Okay? So, please don't be confused with that. Okay? So, ayan siya. Now, when we talk about career naman, no, ito yung panghabang buhay. Okay? It's a lifespan of, it is a pattern of work experience comprising the entire lifespan of a person in which is general seen with regard to a number of phases or stages, reflection, the transition from one stage of life to the next. Okay? So, the same yung education, same yung education, the same yung occupation mo, okay? Pero, yun siya, no? You are seen with regard to a number of phases or stages. And meron kang transition from one stage to the next. So, kumbaga, no? Kung dati, teacher 1 ka, next, maging teacher 2, 3, 4, maging master teacher. And kapag gusto mo pang magpatagal sa education, no? Or gusto mo maging head, pwede kang mag-proceed to head or school head. Like yung mga assistant to the principal or maging principal. Kung ayaw mo pa talaga, hindi ka pa satisfied maging principal, gusto mong maging leader in the whole education, no, ganon. Pwede ka maging EPS, yung oversee sa mga teachers na naghahandle ng ganitong subject. So, for example, EPS ka ng mathematics. So, ikaw as a EPS, no, sorry, ikaw ang mag-check sa tanan ng mathematics teacher. Or kung dili man, maging SDS ka. So, like Mr. Isagani, no, siya itong pinakataas na lead, nasa pinakataas kapag ano na to ang hierarchy of occupation na yan. So, yun. Yung organizational chart, kumbaga. SDS, then followed by mga different admins na yan, o mga SDS na or basta, yun. Okay? So, career. For a lifespan, so siya, entire lifespan ng person. So, education yung field mo. So, habang buhay, focus ka sa education. Pero, naga-level up. Imuhang, let's say, imuhang position, kumbaga. Okay? So, yan. So, progression of professional life over time. And more on long-term goals to siya, no? And more about growth mo professionally and for your growth and development mo as a profession or as a professional in that field. Okay? And natalaka din natin career development. So, ito yung process of choosing a career para improve yung skills mo. And then, career planning. And na yung mga decision-making steps mo or mga processes na kailangan mo na undertake para mag-grow ka in that profession or for your personal goal. Okay, and then na-discuss din natin yung mga golden rules in goal setting. So, syempre, set goals that motivates you. Kailangan motivated ka sa kung anong goal yung kailangan nais mong marating. And then we need to set SMART goals. SMART refers to specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bounded. And syempre, no, kapag mayroon kang goal, isulat natin siya para hindi natin siya makalimutan. Okay? Yeah. And stick with it. So, kung ano yung goal mo, you must stick with it. Kahit anong mangyari, no? You must stick with it. Even though feeling mo walang nangyayari, stick with it. Kasi merong nangyayari. Hindi mo pa siya mapansin, pero merong nangyayari. So, yeah. Na-recall ako ang isang ka-worship song. No? Even though na hindi na natin nakikita or na-feel si Lord, still nandyan siya. So, ganun din sa goal natin, no? Even though hindi natin nakikita kung na-achieve na ba natin siya, or papalipit na ba tayo doon, still, you need to stick with it. Kasi, malapit ka na doon. No? Ayan, na-discuss din natin yung mga personal factors affecting career choice according kay Melissa Venabel, no? So, una dyan, isang skill and ability. Pangalawa, interest and personality type, life roles, previous experiences, culture, gender, and childhood fantasy. Mali pag spelling sa childhood fantasy, sorry. And now, ngayon, dito naman tayo sa different development or career development theory. So, meron tayong dalawang psychology na tatalakayin ngayon. Una dyan ay si Super. Okay, it's a very unique name, right? So, Super's career development theory. So, theory by Donald Super. So, yan po yung full name niya, Donald Super, where individuals' self-concepts play a central role in his or her career choice. So, according to him, no, or si Super, nag-note daw siya that it is during the adolescent stage that teens first construct a career self-concept. So, dito daw, during your stage, your adolescent stage, no, dyan nyo daw mas uh, uh, kinoconstruct kung sino ba talaga kayo. Ano ba yung talagang gusto nyo pag laki nyo or after you graduate or soon, no, let's say 5 years from now. So, during this stage din, no, vocational development is nangyayari. So, vocational development is the process of developing and implementing a self-concept. So, Donald Super's theory, he emphasizes that career development is a lifelong process influenced by self-concept. As the self-concept becomes realistic and stable, so does vocational choice and behavior. So, ibig sabihin nito, kapag clear daw yung pagkakilala mo sa sarili mo, ano yung magiging ikaw in the next 5 years, clear yung parang goal mo or ni-aim mo sa sarili mo, no? Ganon din daw sa pipiliin mong career. Magiging clear lang din daw at nagiging stable siya. Okay? So he emphasized that career self-concept development consists of 5 different phases as follows. So we have here different stages. So we have the growth stage, exploration, establishment, maintenance, decline, or disengagement. Excuse me. So growth, it covers yung 4 to 13 years old. So ang characteristic ng growth dito is development of self-concept, attitudes, needs, and general uh, world of work. Ibig sabihin, dito una yung na-develop, yung self-concept mo, kaya ano yung maging attitude mo, and then yung idea mo sa general world of work, yung sa trabaho. Meron ka ng idea na, hala, ganito, no? Parang gusto ko maging police, or gusto ko maging nurse. Ayan. Meron ka ng idea. So, ano yung task mo dito if you are in this stage? You will develop a realistic self-concept. Okay? Then, followed by exploration, you are trying out through classes, work hobbies, tentative choice, and skill development. Ibig sabihin nito, no? Since sa growth, hindi pa masyadong clear talaga ano yung magiging career mo in the future, you are trying out ngayon dito sa exploration. From the name itself, no, you are exploring. Ano ba yung fit sa skills ko? Ano ba yung fit sa abilities ko? Okay? And then, medyo naging practical ka na din, no? Hindi na yun siya yung nasa childhood fantasies mo na um, gusto kong maging ganito, maging superhero. Yan yung childhood fantasies mo, gusto mong maging superhero. So, ngayon, since nasa 14 to 24 years old ka na, you are in adolescent stage, no? Naging, ano na ka, realistic na ka. Okay? Sa ano man yung maging ikaw. Kaso lang, tentative pa lang yung choice na pipiliin mo dito. Okay? So, yung task mo here is to learn more about opportunity. So, since you're trying out, no? Like yung mga different hobbies, okay? Hindi ka pa sure. Tama ba? Yeah. Hindi ka pa sure. Ako ba? Sure ba ako sa sinasabi ko? Yes po. Sure po ako. No? So, you're trying out. So, kung ito, sa larangan na ito, magaling ka, so, meron ka ng idea na ito na yung gagawin mo in the next. No? So, pagdating sa establishment, 25 to 44 years old, entry-level skill building and stabilization through work experience. So, from hobbies lang siya, or from gitestingan lang nimo, nag-trial and error lang ka, na kanimuhang career or mo ni siyang trabaho, ang bagay or fit sa akong skills and abilities, no? And since na-prove nimo na kaya nimo dira, mo na karon sa establishment, no? You have the entry-level skill na ngayon. And then, with that, you are getting started in a chosen field. So, nag-start na ka. Nag-apply na ka anang ang trabaho, and then you are enjoying. Wow, sana all enjoy yung trabaho na yan. Okay, so like ito, akin, 25 to 44 years old, establishment. So, meron ako entry level. Nag-start na ako sa chosen field ko. Inaanak ko dito sa education. Okay? So, sa maintenance, 46 to 65 years old. So, continual adjustment process to improve position. So, ayan, no? Level up ni mo yung mohang position. And since nag-level up na ka, imo pa siyang gina-improve. Okay? And nag-mentor na pud ka sa mas lower sa imuha. Here, you're verifying current occupational choice. Gina-verify paghihapon nimo kung tama ba jud niya akong desisyon na natin ko. Basin mag-change career pa ko. Pero since yun na, sugdan na siya, padayon na nimo siya. Okay, and lastly, the decline or disengagement. This is over 65 years old. So, reduced output, prepare for retirement. So, ayan, no? Tigulang na ka. Manakay pa kay kung mag-change career pa ba ka. So, ipadayon na lang nimo. So, nanghulat na lang ka para mag-retire ka. So, you're giving less time to hobbies and mas naging lesser na din yung parang binibigay mo ng excellence sa work. Okay? So, mag-retire naman, Jude. Nung ano namin po yung teacher niya, dugay na kakarit lang. Now, I hope naintindihan siya. Kung na may mga question, no, please may leave a comment or chat sa TC natin. Okay? Now, next, we have Holland's theory of vocational choice. So, maganda tong theory na ni Holland. Kasi, ang focus lang nito, no, sa theory na ito, i-emphasize yung relationship, relationship between the personality at saka yung world of work mo. Kung ano daw yung personality na meron ka, no, maaari mo daw ito siyang ibagay sa anumang trabaho na pipiliin mo. So essentially, the theory of vocational personalities in work environment discusses that an individual looks for an environment that is attached to his or her personality, personal characteristics, and view of world. Okay? So, tinutugma mo daw sa personality mo kung ano yung pipiliin mo na trabaho or na career. So, in a nutshell, the theory explicitly identifies that the more related the personal orientation of a person is to his chosen career, the higher degree of satisfaction and persistence is seen in his or her performance. So, ibig sabihin nito, kapag yung personality mo is aligned doon sa trabaho mo, no, mas nagiging masayahin ka daw, mas nagiging satisfied ka daw sa trabaho na yan or sa career na yan. Kaya, gusto mo siyang ipagpatuloy. Gusto mong magtagal dyan sa career na yan. So, ito yung mga different personality type according kay Holland. So, meron tayong acronym dito, no, na RIASEC. So, medyo wala lang ni na arrange diri ano, pero para mas madali nating ma-recall yung personality type according kay Holland, RIASEC lang. RIASEC. RIASEC. R stands for realistic, I stands for investigative, A stands for artistic, S social, E enterprising, and C conventional. Okay? So, RIASEC. So, if ikaw as a person, meron kang personality type na realistic, these individuals are physically strong, deal with problems in practical ways, and have very little social know-how. They are best oriented toward practical careers such as labor, farming, truck driving, and construction. Okay, you are physically strong. Okay? Very little social know-how. Medyo hindi ka marunong daw makipag-socialize. Hindi ka ah parang hindi mo bet, no, makig, kwan, makig-connect or makig-socialize. Yun nga, no, socialize sa ibang tao. So, bagay sa'yo daw is ito, yung mga careers such as labor, no, yung farming, truck driving, and construction. Kasi yun nga, you are physically strong. And then, practical ka sa mga bagay, lalo sa pagharap ng mga problema. Okay? Realistic. Next, we have investigative. These individuals are conceptually and theoretically oriented. They are thinkers rather than doers. So, more on gumagana yung isip dito, no? Sa investigative. Hindi ka daw doer. Tig-isip lang ka. Okay? So, they often avoid interpersonal relations and are best suited to careers in math and science. So, gusto mo na ikaw lang mag-explore, ikaw lang magtrabaho ani. Okay? And nag-avoid ka interpersonal relations. Ibig sabihin, as much as possible, no, ayaw mo makipag-connect sa ibang tao. So, mura kag nerd in math and saka in science. Yan, yung mga scientist natin, no, sige lag research, sige lag experiment. Yung mga mathematicians, sige lag solve, sige lag prove sa mga different theories. Okay? So, mga investigative sila, mga thinkers. Okay? Next, we have the artistic. So, these individuals prefer to interact through their artistic expression. So, from the name itself, no, you are an artistic person. So, avoiding conventional interpersonal situation, careers in arts and math are options. Ayan. So, kung masyado kang emotional or you are into art, yan, artistic. Yung personality type mo, bagay daw sa'yo ay in a career na related sa arts or pwede sa writing. Yung mga, mga Tawagan na ma, mga nag-produce ng mga novels, mga nag-study of literature, no? Mga fine arts, mga fashion designers, yan, artistic, or on designing sila, more into art. Okay, next, we have social. So these individuals often have good verbal skills and interpersonal relations. They are likely to be best equipped to enter people, professions such as teaching, social work, counseling, and the like. Okay, good verbal skills. Marunong ka makipag-communicate. Marunong ka makipag-connect sa ibang tao. Marunong kang makipag-feel sa ibang tao. So, if you have the personality type na social, bagay daw sa iyo na trabaho or career is ito, teaching, like me, social work, counseling, and the like. So, parang you are putting yourself to the shoes of others. Parang gusto mong ganun, gusto mong mag-serve sa kanila, yan siya, makikonnect, social. You have the personality type na social. Okay? Then, anong sunod? Reasset. S-E. Enterprising. These individuals energize their verbal abilities toward leading others, dominating individuals, and selling people products. So, they are best in counsel to enter careers in sales, politics, and management. Ayan. Pag marunong mambola, marunong mag-market ng product, marunong ka makig-negotiate, marunong kang ibenta yung bagay na ito, or magaling kang mag-persuade ng ibang tao. Okay? So, with that, no, you have the personality type na enterprising. So, bagay sa'yo is yung career in sales. So, yung pagbenta, no? Yung nasa business. And lastly, conventional. So, these individuals show distaste or unstructured activities. They are best suited for jobs as subordinates, such as secretaries, bank tellers, and the like. Okay. Ayan, no? They are unstructured or distaste for unstructured activities. So, parang gusto mong ginamanduan ka kung sa imong gusto, dapat himuon. Dapat inansa ka bago mo ni himuon. That's why bagay sa'yo yung mga secretaries, no? Or mga bank tellers and the like. Kasi kung merong transaction yung tao sa'yo, kasi meron silang gusto ng ganito, no? Saka mo daw sila supervision. Ang ganun. Okay? So, Riyase. Okay? So, those are the personality type according kay Holland. So, kapag pair ka sa mga ito, no? Ng mga personality na ganito, if ikaw, mayroong personality na realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional, dapat ito, if-fit mo daw yung career, babagay sa'yo dyan. Okay, so as an adolescent, okay. So if you have any question, no, please feel free to comment or message sa GC natin. And please, before ako ma-proceed to next, for your attendance, I want you to take a selfie with your notebook in personal development. And dapat merong notes doon. Or picturean niyo yung notebook ninyo in personal development. Tapos, dapat meron kayong notes doon. Ano yung topic na diniscuss ko sa video na ito. Okay? Dapat tama yung picture na in-attach doon kasi kapag tama po, meron kayong puntos. Okay? So, you have points if tama yung in-attach nyo na picture doon. Okay? So, yun lang. So, as an adolescent, it is imperative to prepare yourself with enough knowledge leading to the career that you want. Supportive family and friends may ease your confusions in finalizing career decisions, choosing the best university, taking college entrance examination, and facing something afterwards. Okay? So, here is simplified guide in preparing for important career decisions. So, process, you need to finalize your goals. So, ngayon pa lang, no? Dapat, ayun nga, hindi naman gina-pressure ko kayo, pero dapat, ano na tayo, maging practical na tayo. You need to finalize your goals. Let's not waste time. Okay? So, lagi ko sinasabi noon na hindi dapat tayo magsayang ng oras. Yes po, hindi dapat tayo magsayang ng oras kung gusto natin sumakses sa life. Kung gusto natin sumakses, dapat ngayon pa lang, no? Clear na tayo sa ano yung goal na gusto natin sa buhay natin. Okay, kung gusto mong makaraos sa kahirapan, dapat ngayon pa lang, no? Pinag-isipan mo na kung ano yung dapat mong gawin para makaraos ka dyan. For example, ayan, since nasabi nila, education is the key. Okay? So, mag-aral tayo ng mabuti. And huwag sayangin yung opportunity na makapag-aral. Pasalamat na tayo na nakapag-aral tayo. Merong iba dyan, no? Kung gusto makapag-aral, pero dahil sa wala silang privilege, ay wala silang kakayahan na makapag-aral, hindi sila nakapag-aral. So, wag natin sayangin. Okay? So, yan. Finalize your goals. Am I going to pursue college courses, senior and short-term sets of courses, work while studying, or open a small business? Ayan. These are the different questions that you can ask yourself. Or work on your values. So, what values do I need to achieve my goals? My personal mission and vision. Ano ba yung mission mo sa buhay? Ano ba yung vision mo? How you envision yourself? Okay? Dapat ba yung career ko para lang sa sarili ko or para rin sa ibang tao or para sa family ko? Yan, no? So, consider the options, strategize, after considering all the possibilities, modify your plan. So, write down our goal. Okay? So, yan. So, para malaman natin, no, or para malaman ninyo kung ano yung personality na meron kayo and then ano yung career na mabagay sa inyo, no? You may visit this website. Dalawa po yan. Yung una at pangalawa. Okay? And maganda din, no? Kung gusto nyo talaga mas malaman kung ano yung personality ninyo, you can research on the Google yung MBTI. Okay? MBTI kasi yan yung trending din ngayon, no? And masasabi ko na, uh, yeah, yan talaga yung personality ko. Kasi personality test siya, no? Ano ba yung personality na meron ako? So, medyo mataas yung maraming questions doon, pero worth it naman. Kasi mas makilala mo yung sarili mo. And then, ano yung mababagay na career para sa iyo. Okay? So, yun siya, everyone. Thank you! So, I hope you have learned something. And if meron mga confusions, feel free to message to GC or comment dito sa ating recorded lesson. Okay? So, yun ang everyone. Thank you, stay safe, and please don't forget yung sinabi ko regarding your attendance. Yan lang. Bye, everyone. Stay safe and God bless.